Good evening, one and all. We are back at it again. I was just talking to you on Discord for a second ago, Mars, and I'm just so happy to see you doing it. I'm so happy. Your notes are so nice, and I'm a little jealous, low key. Uh, but that's all good. Um, let's get started by looking at homework answers for week 2, day 7. Give him a little scroliosis over here. All right. Actually, I was trying to listen to myself back at work, and I think the gain on my mic at the time was lower than it needed to be. So I might bump that just a little bit. Hopefully, it's not too much. All right, let's see how that goes. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm just looking at the mic levels. Um. All right. Day ocho. We got hiragana practice. I'm gonna lower this a bit. And actually, this might be good for you to print out and draw on in lieu or in addition to doing the straight up tracing book. Um, so if you want the PDF link, just let me know. Week 2, day 3, you were gonna practice PDF, and I will send it your way. Uh, all right. And then we have video tutorial for vowel sounds. I haven't seen this in advance, so let's see what it is.
Hi, I'm Tae Kim, and this is the 9th lesson for learning Japanese from scratch. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to read and write long vowel sounds. Congratulations, after this lesson, we will be completely done with hiragana. A long vowel sound is created when a vowel-only character comes after a similar vowel sound. Let's take a look at a couple examples to see how this works. Try pronouncing the word for mother, oka-a-san. The second character ka has an a vowel sound, and the character that follows it is also a. Because the same vowel sound is repeated twice, it is very awkward to pronounce the second a separately. In fact, if you pronounce oka-a-san quickly, oka-a-san, 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 you will find that the second vowel easily merges with the first. Similarly, if you pronounce the word for father, otou-san, quickly, otou-san, 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 it sounds like one long vowel sound. In short, a long vowel sound is basically combining two similar vowel sounds into one long sound. Let's go over what vowel combinations create a long vowel sound. For the first three vowel sounds, a, I, and u, repeating the same vowel sound twice makes a long vowel sound. For example, for the first a vowel sound, two a's are pronounced a, ka followed by a is pronounced ka, sa followed by a is pronounced sa, etc. Similarly, for the second E vowel sound, two E's become E, ki and E become ki, chi and E become chi, and so on. For the third U vowel sound, two U's become U, ku and U become ku, q and U becomes q, and so on. For the E vowel sound, if the following vowel sound is E or E, that sound becomes a long vowel sound. For example, E followed by E is pronounced A, K followed by E is pronounced K, and Se followed by E is Se. Similarly, two E's are pronounced E, K and E becomes Ke, and Se followed by E becomes Te. Finally, the O vowel sound becomes a long vowel sound if it's followed by U or O. For example, o and u becomes o, ko and u becomes ko, so and u becomes so. The long o vowel sounds exactly the same when it's followed by o instead of u. Except for a very small number of words, almost all e and o long vowel sounds use the first vowel combination highlighted in red. The length of a long vowel sound should be exactly the same as if you pronounce the two sounds separately. It's very important to extend the sound properly because you may end up with a completely different word if you don't. For example, koko means here, while koko means high school. Here are some example words for reading practice. The long vowel sounds are highlighted in red. Okaa-san, otou-san, jugyou, gakkou, gakusei, sensei, ii. Here are some example words using the less common vowel sound combinations highlighted in red. This is just for reading practice, so you don't have to memorize these words yet. E, ookii, onee-san, oii. Congratulations, we are now completely done with hiragana. In the next lesson, we will learn the other phonetic writing system, katakana, which is used primarily for words originally from other languages. Make sure to check the links in the video description for additional resources, and please post any questions regarding this lesson in the comments. So until then, see you next time. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that Japan's capital is Tokyo. Perhaps you've even been there already. But did you know that the actual pronunciation for the city uses not one but two long vowel sounds? In Japanese, Tokyo is actually pronounced Tokyo. Did you also know that Tokyo is the largest city in the world with a population of over 34 million people? Because most people get around the city by using trains and subways, neighborhoods are often identified by their train stations. Some of the most popular and well-known areas in Tokyo are Shinjuku, with the busiest train station in the world, Shibuya, which is known for its fashion and nightlife, and Akihabara, which is famous for electronics, anime, and costumes. These are just a few of the famous areas you will find all over Tokyo. If you've never been there, you will be truly amazed at the sheer size and scale of the city.
All right, that was actually, I think, kind of helpful, distinctly, because I had a Duolingo question where it was the kanji for Tokyo, and I had you write out how to pronounce it, and I forgot the second long vowel. Just wrote kyo, got it wrong. So topical, I feel like, for me at least. Moving on. All right, vocab for week 2, day 8. Una kaka kaga skimashita. I'm hungry. Hiru gohan, lunch. Tabemasu, to eat. Ikimasu, to go. Ramen, cloud strife flavored, noodle soup. Mise, for store. Benkyo, for study. Sensei, for teacher. Ryo, yeah, that's right. Ryo, for dormitory. Heya, for room. Gyudon, for beef bowl. I think this has shown up before. Sushi, Ryori, for food broadly. Oishi, for delicious. Shizuka na, for quiet. This is interesting to me because there was a character, I forget what but they were named Shizuka. They were like soft spoken, whatever. And I'm like, oh, Shizuka. Takai, expensive or tall. Oki, for big. Muzukashi, for difficult. Omoshiroi, for interesting or fun. Nigiyaka na, for busy. I'm not sure what the na is in parentheses for. Oh, they might be about to give us a grammar lesson. I think, before they get into it, I think you use na often at the ends of adjectives, but not all adjectives, and I'm not fully sure why. Hopefully we're about to learn why. Shinsetsu, for kind. Kire, for beautiful or clean. Yume, for famous. Shoppai, this is new to me, for salty. Hiroi, for wide. Semi, for narrow. totemo for very much, and amari for not really. And of course, files available upon request. Complete and continue. All right. So we're talking about lunch. Hiru gohan no hanashi o suru in the classroom in the kyushitsu. So we've got Yamada-san, who's a Japanese student and the study abroad student. Let's make sure I don't have anything weird set here. English subs. I'm going to turn it down just a tad because I feel like in my past recordings, the desktop audio's been a little blown out.
ああ、お腹が空きましたね。
そうですね。山田さん、一緒に昼ご飯を食べませんか？
いいですね。アンナさん、丸屋へ行きませんか？丸屋のラーメンは美味しいですよ。店も静かです。
へえ、いいですね。
All right. Let's do it another time. Japanese subtitles.
ああ、お腹が空きましたね。
そうですね。山田さん、一緒に昼ご飯を食べませんか？
いいですね。アンナさん、丸屋へ行きませんか？丸屋のラーメンは美味しいですよ。店も静かです。
へえ、いいですね。
Okay. I'm sure they'll have us run through that again.
ラーメンは美味しいです。店は静かです。
All right. So, note des at the end of an adjective sentence shows the speaker's polite attitude towards the listener. An e adjective with e at the end comes before des, whereas a na adjective without na comes before this. That might take a bit to wrap my head around. Na adjective. Shizuka this. Or she this. So we both have des at the end. Where is she? So this is the e that it's referring to. Shizuka this. I don't know what this where this na comes in here. Shizuka. Interesting. I'll keep that in the back burner and move along.
いい形容詞。おいしい。高い。大きい。難しい。面白い。な形容詞。静か。にぎやか。親切。きれい。有名。
Okay. I'm gonna guess Kiyoshi is adjective in and of its. Oh, it says it right there. Okay. Still confused about the na, but that's gonna be okay for now. Okay. Got repetition section. So ramen wa oishii desu. Ramen is delicious. And mise wa shizuka desu. For the store is quiet. All right, English at first.
ラーメンは美味しいです。店は静かです。
All right. Another go.
ラーメンは美味しいです。店は静かです。
All good. Lesson 2. Giving a personal impression. Kanso o you. Kanso o you. Alright, so we are at the ramen shop, the ramen ya. So we've got the Japanese student, Nihonji no Gakusei, and the Ryu Gakusei, the study abroad student. That's us. Alright, English first.
このラーメンはとても美味しいですね。あまりしょっぱくないです。
そうですね。
でも、店はあまり綺麗じゃありませんね。
But the shop is not clean.
このラーメンはとても美味しいですね。あまりしょっぱくないです。
そうですね。
でも、店はあまり綺麗じゃありませんね。
This nod and this face here. There's got to be like dirty socks on the floor in the shop or something. I don't know. Complete and continue.
ラーメンはしょっぱくないです。店はきれいじゃありません。
A not, no, a not adjective doesn't need not in the negative form. Kire ja arimasen. Ramen wa shoppa kunai desu. This becomes kunai desu. All right. Remembering the conversation you've learned so far, listen and respond. English first.
おいしいです。おいしくないです。おいしいです。おいしくないです。高いです。高くないです。大きいです。大きくないです。難しいです。難しくないです。面白いです。面白くないです。しょっぱいです。しょっぱくないです。
Okay. Subs enabled. Sorry.
おいしいです。おいしくないです。おいしいです。おいしくないです。高いです。高くないです。大きいです。大きくないです。 難しくないです。面白いです。面白くないです。しょっぱいです。しょっぱくないです。
Okay. It was lesson 2, practice 1. Lesson 2, practice 2.
静かです。静かじゃありません。静かです。静かじゃありません。にぎやかです。にぎやかじゃありません。親切です。親切じゃありません。きれいです。きれいじゃありません。有名です。有名じゃありません。
Okay. Japanese subs?
静かです。静かじゃありません。静かです。静かじゃありません。にぎやかです。にぎやかじゃありません。親切です。親切じゃありません。きれいです。きれいじゃありません。有名です。有名じゃありません。
Okay. So that should be that set. Oh man, another one. Okay. English first. Not too long.
ラーメンは美味しいですか？はい、美味しいです。その店はきれいですか？はい、きれいです。ひらがなは難しいですか？いいえ、難しくないです。その店は有名ですか？いいえ、有名じゃありません。
Okay. Swapping subs.
ラーメンは美味しいですか？はい、美味しいです。その店はきれいですか？はい、きれいです。 ひらがなは難しいですか？いいえ、難しくないです。その店は有名ですか？いいえ、有名じゃありません。
Alright. That's practice 3. Let us advance. Practice 4. She don't stop. No.
日本語の勉強は面白いですか？
Hi. Omoshiroi this? This is what she wants.
先生は親切ですか？
Yeah. She's a nice teacher. Do you think she's a nice teacher? Once more.
日本語の勉強は面白いですか？先生は親切ですか？
Please and continue. Lesson 3. How many lessons are in this one, out of curiosity? Okay, this is the last lesson. We've got, repetition and grammar and whatnot. This is the last lesson. All right. They don't give us the vocab written out here, so let's just dive right in.
青野さん、寮の部屋はどうですか？
広いですよ。そしてとても綺麗です。
あ、いいですね。日本語の勉強はどうですか？
ちょっと難しいですが面白いです。
そうですか。
All right. Swapping.
青野さん、寮の部屋はどうですか？
広いですよ。そしてとても綺麗です。
あ、いいですね。日本語の勉強はどうですか？
ちょっと難しいですが面白いです。
そうですか。
Locally dope. Complete and continue.
寮の部屋はどうですか？綺麗です。
Alright, it looked like there was a little more info here. How is the blank? No. Questions with do desu ka are used to ask an impression or an opinion about a thing, place or person, etc. That the listener has experienced, visited, or met. Okay. Do desu ka? Alright, I've got a little repetition here. I think this is the same skit, so I'm just going right into Japanese.
寮の部屋はどうですか？寮の部屋はどうですか？
Ryo no heya wa dou desu ka? I feel like the wa gets kind of lost when he says it. Ryo no heya wa dou desu ka? Okay. English first.
勉強。勉強はどうですか？
勉強はどうですか?
強。勉強はどうですか？
Okay. Continue.
部屋は広部屋は広いです。そしてきれいです。部屋は狭いです。そしてきれいじゃありません。部屋は狭いですがきれいです。きれいですが狭いです。
Okay. Is there anything on the first slide of note? Zoshiade. Oh, this is so not zo, excuse me. Soshite. Soshite. Soshite connects two phrases and is similar to the English use of and. Note the meaning of ga in this sentence is but it's used to connect a negative meaning and a positive meaning phrase. Okay. I can work with that. All right. English activate.
部屋は広いです。そしてきれいです。部屋は狭いですがきれいです。
All right.
部屋は広いです。そしてきれいです。部屋は狭いですがきれいです。
That's it for these films. Practice 2. The sequel.
牛丼はどうですか？おいしいです。安いです。おいしいです。そして安いです。寿司はどうですか？おいしいです。高いです。おいしいですが高いです。日本料理はどうですか？日本語の勉強はどうですか？
I don't know. I don't know if I can really do much more than being like Benkyo wa ii desu. I guess. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. But the like we got for like conflicting ideas makes sense to me, I think. Oh, my session is timed out. Bring me back. Oh, okay. They're giving us some things right here. Is it interesting? Omoshiroi? It is. Is it difficult? It is. Muzukashi? Is it fun? It is. Tanoshi? Is it easy? It is not. Kantan? Is that right? Kantan? It feels foreign. Okay, this is an example where they have like a board where you can record yourself and upload files. So if you want to do that with your own audio to me, make a little video, send it to me. That's good. If you're shy and don't want to, that's okay too. But I'll pop one in here in my own time.
日本語の勉強はどうですか？
You used to be able to peep at other students. I think they might be shifting their platform though, because I think that old tool is expiring. So maybe you can't anymore. Do we have homework proper today? Yes, we do. Okay. Here's the homework. We'll send it your way. And otherwise, you have a great one. Bye-bye.